That is hot.
It is.
My uvula is on fire.
That quote's got to go on a t-shirt.
Welcome back to Hot Shots.
We're the Spicy Boys.
We're here to ask spicy questions
To spicy people.
while drinking spicy sauces. Let's get spicy.
Hello, welcome back to Hot Shots. We're here with Chief Police Kevin Paddock. This is the show where we drink hot sauces and ask hot questions to spicy people. This is our spicy person of the day. So the first sauce we're going to take is Tabasco. Disgusting. You got milk, water, and this time, instead of milk, I have Mountain Dew. Just, yeah, no explanation, so, okay.
So it's a drink?
Yep. Do you regret this yet?
No, I just don't like Tabasco.
Okay, so what all do you carry on your belt and in the trunk of your police car?
On our belt, we carry our weapon, which is a Glock 40 caliber. Carry 2 magazines on a belt clip and 1 in the handgun. 2 sets of handcuffs, a taser, and a radio pouch. And in the trunk of the car, each officer is assigned an AR-15.
So, what do you guys like? Not carry shotguns or anything?
Two cars have shotguns right now. We just we're transitioning out to like AR-15s, just for long range, and they can still be used for close combat.
Okay. Well, now we're moving on to Famous Dave's Wilbur's Revenge. My nose is already starting to run. I can feel it, like right up in my sinuses. So this is actually more like barbecue sauce.
It smells like.
Yeah.
There we
So,
go. Kind of chunky.
mm-hmm. What is your least favorite code to respond to?
Least favorite call?
Yeah.
I'd say calls involving, domestic situations, just because they're so dangerous. And they're dangerous for my officers that respond to them. And then it's dangerous to the family members that are involved.
Are there like any inside jokes that you guys do over the radio?
No.
Very serious.
Yeah, we're very serious over the radio because it's, we joke around at work. I'm not saying we don't, but generally on the radio we don't, because there's, our department, the sheriff's department, the fire department are also using the radio.
I'm already feeling sick. That's serious. This is... I think it's because we're starting with Tabasco this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're moving on to TGI Fridays Ghost Pepper. It's still vinegary, just like Tabasco.
Yeah, it's vinegary.
Do you have any advice to like young drivers of how to like conduct yourself whenever you're being pulled over?
Just, I say, listen to what they're telling you, the commands of what the officer's telling you. Most of what you're telling you is for your safety and ours, because we also have cars coming past us. So we tell you to stay in a car. We tell you for a reason, because if you walk out in traffic, you have a likelihood of being hit by a car. They tell you, keep your hands where the officer can see them when we come up. Don't be reaching for something, like if you're hiding your cell phone, or if somebody has alcohol or something, they try to hide it. We're going to find it anyway, but when you start making those movements, it makes us very nervous. Because you remember, we're coming out of there, we're coming up to your car with no idea who's in there or what you have in there.
Like if you're on a busy road, should you pull off to the side of the road or like keep driving until a parking lot or something?
Well, it just depends. You know, if you have a safe spot to pull over, we want you to immediately pull over, but we don't want you to stop like in the lane of traffic. So if you can pull off into a business, that'd be fine.
And like I noticed you talked about like how people like hide stuff. Where should, like, if you're not holding anything, where should you like put your hands if you get pulled over?
Well, I mean, best place to keep them is right on the steering wheel, where both of them should be. If not, I just place, if the window's down, put both your hands on the windowsill.
Okay.
That can make me sick.
That's how I get all the fumes out. A little bit of water.
You want the Mountain Dew?
I've realized that it's disgusting with hot sauce. Also, a little side note, you can, I think it's, you can hold like a gallon of milk in your stomach, or like, if you drink more than that, like you can projectile vomit. So be careful with that milk. Okay, now we're here with Pain is Good. This is just a medium sauce. It's not Pain 100%. This one is, I mean, it's okay. I'm just looking at the back of it and I can see like stuff inside of it and I don't like it.
Peppers.
Yeah.
You don't like stuff?
No, I don't like any of this, but.
Well,
that really helped. What are some things that movies get right and wrong about police? Like, yeah.
most of them they get wrong. It's not a really glamorous job. We do it because we want to make a difference. We don't want to be heroes. Crimes aren't solved in 30 minutes. You know, they talk about the bad cops. We see a lot of that on movies, and I would say, yeah, they're bad cops. There's bad teachers. There's bad students. But I think we got the same 1 or 2% that every other field has. So, you know, I think we go out to do a job, kind of like teachers. We, you know, to go out and help the young kids, and we want to try to make sure they see the right way to go. But it's hard for kids to think that the cops are on their side when we're not against you. We're just trying to keep you safe. And I've had that conversation with my daughter a few times, and my son.
Are there any movies that you can think of that just get it completely wrong, like way off?
Well, NCIS. Anything that's going to solve the crime in like 1 or 2 hours or 1 or 2 days. I mean, generally crimes has to be sent to, or evidence has to be sent to a crime lab maybe 3 days to 3 months before you get it back. So,
What's your favorite show or movie about police officers? Or do you even watch them?
I don't watch too many now. I mean, sometimes, years ago I used to watch them, but more to kind of, I don't know, make it less serious of a job. As I can't remember what it was even called. Kind of joking, you know, when they joke about police work, because, you know, we go into such a serious, you know, once we go to work, everybody gets very serious, you know, because we're worried about getting hurt, somebody else getting hurt. So anything that's, I can't even think of, what's that? One with Mel Gibson. Huh?
Lethal Weapon?
Lethal Weapon. I mean, something funny about cops, you know, not some where they're so serious wanting to shoot people all the time, because that's just not the way it is.
Die Hard. Is it a great movie or the greatest movie?
Great. I think it's a good movie. It's entertainment, but it's not how one cop's not going to take on a vengeance of, you know, terrorist by himself.
Do cops watch Cops?
I'm sure I've seen, you know, parts of it, of Cops on TV. I mean, my kids are just seeing Bad Boys all the time, so I know they've seen it, but I don't sit there and watch it, no.
And have you ever dealt with anybody like John Wick?
Like John Wick?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I know there's guys out there.
Just don't kill their dog.
Yeah, don't kill their dog.
Or steal their
I
car.
just watched that John Wick 2 the other day.
I haven't seen any of them. I just know the story. Now we're moving on to El Yucateco. Is disgusting. Why I keep saying yuck. I throw up on this one, so just like Tabasco.
I think it's that Mountain Dew.
It really helps.
I don't think
It covers up the flavor of the hot sauce
Does
as
it?
if I down it with the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Do you guys actually like donuts?
Oh yeah, and we always get sent donuts. It's, I mean, professionally, I mean, I don't eat a bunch of donuts, maybe one every once in a while, but I don't even know where they came from. But people, you know, if we do something for a company or something, they always send us like a dozen or 2 dozen donuts.
So you're saying you don't know the stereotype?
Well, no, I just don't know where it started.
Well, can you explain to us what the stereotype is?
Well, I mean, the cops eat donuts. I guess from we used to go to when they're on patrol around neighborhoods, would stop at donut houses.
Okay. Do you know where the best donuts in town are?
I think it's just wherever you like them from. I mean, I don't professional. I mean, I just don't go eat them. I'm not a donut person. I drive bacon and eggs.
Are you a bagel person?
No, not really.
Country breakfast.
Country breakfast: ham, bacon, eggs, sauce.
This is a new sauce called the Bomb. It's terrible. I'm not even going to explain it anymore. With how much we have in the shot glasses, that can explain it itself.
No reason to take all of it.
You may not want to do the next one if you do this one, but just remember, this one is kind of worse than that one.
Or that one's going to worse than this one. All right.
There you go.
That's one.
In your opinion, what causes the most crime in Olney?
Mountain Dew drinking.
Oh, really?
No, what causes? I think crime's usually.
I'm good.
I don't know if it's caused by something, but opportunity is theft. If you leave your cars open, unlocked, and somebody looks inside of it when they're walking by. So they'll get in your cars, take your stuff, and run. So our opportunity, sometimes poverty, people think if they're poor, but there's also enough institutions around the county and the town that would help people if they're poor. So most of the time, a lot of times just opportunity, and sometimes people wanting drugs. Or cheeseburgers. What do you have for lunch?
It was so kind of joke. I gotta say, you're taking this one extremely well. I ran out of the room on this one.
Oh,
Napkins?
I just want a spoon for it. If you put that in a bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Can we have napkins?
Yes. I'll take a second here.
It hurts.
I imagine that hurts.
I saw you going downhill. I was like, oh boy.
I saw that on it. I saw a twinkle in his eye.
I did too. When his hand was up here, I was like, he's not a gas because of what you're talking
That's
about.
hot on the tongue.
Yeah.
All right, Boulb, you gonna be okay?
If you want, I can take the blur.
No!
You don't need a stand-in, do you?
I think the problem is eating lunch before this.
Is that one hot to you though? Is that? I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
can
on my
tell.
tongue. It's hot.
It is. It burns your tongue out. I swear.
I'm legitimately crying.
That just went on my tongue, so it's hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is. That's the thing. It's just like It's like dropping a match head on your tongue. For a little bit. It's just hot. I'm guessing that Mountain Dew is not helping you.
Some raw bacon for him would probably.
What are you doing? Sean Evans would be so hurt by this. Just gonna say.
Season 4, Sean. Meet us. We can come to you if you want. So, the next sauce, which I am not ready for, is Blair's Megadeath sauce. Be like Sean, it's tradition around here to put a little dab on the last wing. Or, for us, put a shot instead. I'm not going to put a lot in it, unless you want a lot. And his
Hands shaking.
Yeah. He sees that Mountain Dew, he's like,
I know. So you've seen a lot of drunk people in your time, I'm sure. A lot of people trying not to be. Do you think he's exhibiting some signs of someone who's like intoxicated? Because sometimes it really seems like it.
it's a euphoria thing, I think, is with hot sauces. The same thing, you know, you get overstimulated, you know, and then like they try to calm it down and like they're shaking and never seen him throw up on hot sauce. But I think the hardest part's not getting out on your tongue. If you could just not just.
Oh, if you could just drop it into your stomach, yeah.
Like I can't taste anything now.
It's probably true.
It's like,
So, with this one, we cheers it, and we also like want you to say a cheers, like
Propose a toast.
yeah, propose a toast.
well, here's to everybody being safe at Richland County High School and Richland County Schools for the next 10 or 20 years. That's hot.
That hit my uvula. I bent back too far. What's something that people don't generally know about police officers that you wish they did?
I don't know if they don't know it. I think we're just normal, average people like everybody else. Have same families, same characteristics, same good things, same bad things that happen. Our kids go through the same thing your kids go through. So we're just trying to get through life just like you are. And hot sauce.
Yeah.
That is hot.
It is.
My uvula is on fire.
That quote's got to go on a t-shirt.
That's what I was.
Flanagan, put that on the table of contents.
What do you think kids in the high school can do to try and help make things a little safer or a little easier when it comes to crime in general, or when it comes to some of the real threats to our community? Not that we live in an unsafe community, but when it comes to you know, just the general, like any community faces.
I think just mainly be involved. You know, be involved in your school, your community, and if you see something, if you think it's wrong, you think it's, you know, just doesn't look right, at least report it. You know, I know kids don't want to, you know, rat out other kids and do other stuff, but, you know, with the school violence that's going on today, you just can't be too safe or too, you know, too cautious. So, a big thing is don't text and drive. That's huge. I mean, we still see kids texting and driving, and, you know, more kids die of car accidents than do school shootings. So, be safe in your car, drive safe, put your seatbelt on. You know, school shootings are horrendous, but car accidents happen every day. So that's what we would like, you know, to everybody remember when you leave for lunch. You guys got like 30 minutes. We see you out here like scattering sheep, but take your time, get there alive. But hot.
Have you ever done anything illegal?
Yeah. I think everybody's done something illegal. It's one, how bad illegal stuff you do and what you do, and you know, where do you see your life going 10 years from now? I mean, sooner or later, like I talked to my daughter, you've got to pick up where you're going to go, what you want to do. I don't think you know at 16 or 17 or 15. I didn't.
I noticed she got like one trickle of sweat.
That's because interviewing you're so harsh.
She's just grilling you. Yeah, this is a harsh interview.
Yeah.
Whenever your interviewer pukes in the middle of it, you know you're in.
This is bad.
So the final question we like to ask everyone that comes on the show is the question that's going to be on the back of our t-shirts whenever we finally get our merch. Wink, buy it. Do you feel like a spicy boy?
I truly do feel like a spicy boy right now. And my mouth is on fire.
Is there anybody you'd like to call out?
Hold on.
You mean shout out?
Call out?
So anyone you'd like to challenge?
Well, we'd like to challenge probably Sheriff Andy Hires, have him come out and do it. I know he likes hot stuff. He's from Texas, and he's a man. So, Andy, come on out, do the hot sauce challenge.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Tune in next episode.
Thank you very much, man. That was great. That was fantastic.
I feel fine now.
Yeah, now you do.
Yeah, that one on your tongue is.
It hit. I know.
That hits you just like, bam. It's like putting a match on you.
It is. It's immediate. 136 or something.
That's hotter, but that's.
Yeah.
That one didn't even hurt. It just hit my uvula. It hit my uvula and then down my throat.
The first time you said that, I almost lost it.
I did too. I was going, what?
Uvula. I had to think about it.
No, like the punching bag in the back of your mouth.
Yeah, I know. Once I thought about it. Oh my gosh. There's more milk. Make sure that he's
I'm good. Yeah.
sufficiently covered here. I think my wife is downstairs. I
No.
gotta put her in really quick.
I'm fine. I got cake.
That guy, he's never going to keep any weight on if he keeps puking.
I know, right?